Problem number 8. Past journal entries in the books of Sasikumar, who is dealing in automobiles. 2017 October 1st, he commenced business with goods, rupees 40,000. So involved account is Sasikumar and stock, that is goods. So stock comes in and Sasikumar is your giver. So always you have to think business point of view only. So Sasikumar here giver and stock comes in. So debit what comes in, stock, and credit the giver. So Sasikumar creditor, debit stock. Stock should be debitor and Sasikumar should be creditor. So stock account debit to Sasikumar Capital's account 40,000. Sasikumar started business with stock. October 3rd, cash introduced in the business 60,000. October 3rd, cash introduced by him in the business 60,000. The involved account is cash and Sasikumar. So Sasikumar's personal cash. Real account comes in and giver. So Sasikumar should be creditor and debit cash. So cash account must be cash account, debitor should be debitor and Sasikumar account should be creditor. Cash account debitor 60,000 and to Sasikumar's capital account 60,000. Cash introduced in the business. Purchased goods from Arul on creditor. So goods purchased from Arul on creditor. So purchased from goods from Arul, involved account is Arul and purchase. So Arul is your personal and giver is a creditor. So purchase nominal, it is expenses, so debitor. So purchase account should be debitor and Arul account should be creditor. So purchase account debitor to Arul account 70,000. Bought goods from Arul. October 6th, returned goods to Arul, rupees 60,000. So goods returned to Arul. So involved account is Arul and purchase return. Arul and purchase return. So Arul is personal. So 4th, we made purchase on 4th October 70,000 worth of goods purchased from Arul on creditor. So next 6th, on 6th, we return that goods which is worth of 10,000, that is purchase return. So involved account is Arul and purchase return. Arul is personal. So just reverse entry of, so for purchase return, just reverse entry of purchase. So here in Arul is creditor, just debit him. So Arul account debitor. So he will become receiver. So Arul account debitor. So purchase return 10,000. Goods returned to Arul. October 10th, paid cash to Arul on account 60,000. So involved account is paid cash to Arul. Involved account is cash and Arul. Cash and Arul. So Arul personal. In this transaction, he is receiver. So debit. And cash comes in or goes out? So goes out, credit. So debit Arul account, debit Arul account, credit cash account. So Arul account debited to cash account, paid cash to Arul account with 60,000. October 15th, sold goods to Chandar on credit rupees 30,000. Involved account is sales and Chandar. So sales made in credit basis on creditor. So involved account Chandar and sales. So Chandar personal. So Chandar personal, sales and Chandar. So personal, it comes under nominal. So here sales is revenue, income, creditor, and receiver, personal Chandra is your receiver, debit him. So Chandra account is to be debitor and sales account is to be creditor. So Chandra account debitor to sales account 30,000. Sold goods, narration is sold goods to Chandra on credit. 18th October, Chandra returned goods worth of rupees 6,000. So Chandra returned goods to us. So 15th he made sales with us. Now he is returning 6,000 worth of goods. It is sales return. So involved account is Chandra and sales return. See here he returning the goods to us. So giver. Just credit the Chandra account. Just reverse entry of sales account. That is reverse entry of sales account. So initially sales credited. So clearly sales credited, now it should be reversed. It should be debited. So sales return upon debitor to Chandra account 6,000. Next transaction. The cash received from Chandra in full settlement. The cash received from Chandra in full settlement. October 20th, received cash from Chandra in full settlement rupees 23,000. So involved account is Chandra and cash. Cash Chandra. So Chandra has to pay 30,000. He has to pay 30,000, sales 30,000, and he returned some goods, sales return. $6,000 worth of goods he returned to us. Okay, so 6,000. So you have to subtract 6,000 from that amount. So 24,000. He has to pay 24,000. So Chandra has to pay 24,000, but he settled his account by giving 23,000. He paid 23,000 only. Full payment. He settled his account by giving 23,000. So what of this 1,000? So it should be treated as discount. It should be treated as discount allowed by us. Discount allowed. So we are giving discount to Chandra. So earlier he made sales with us 30,000 and he returned goods to her 6,000. So he has to pay 24,000. Now he paid only 23,000. So he settled his account, which means 1,000 should be treated as discount allowed by us. Okay. So involved account is cash account and Chandra account and discount account. So cash, Chandra is personal account. So cash comes in. So it is real account, comes in, debited. Giver, personal, Chandra is personal, giver. So credited, and discount is expenses. Nominal account, it is a expenses. So debited. Debit all expenses. So cash account debited, discount account debited, Chandra account credited. So cash account debited 23,000, discount allowed account 1,000 rupees, to Chandra account 24,000. So he paid 23,000 only, and he has to pay 24,000. Difference amount should be treated as discount allowed by us, 1,000 rupees. So cash received from Chandra in full settlement. Remember, in full settlement. So you have to calculate and derive this amount. So with comparison with previous transaction, okay. October 25th, paid salaries through ECS. ECS is nothing but bank transaction, online transaction. Okay. So paid salaries through ECS. So involved account is salaries and bank. Remember, if you ECS, if any payment made by ECS, debit card, ATM card, credit card, so you can use single term bank only, through bank. So here paid salaries through ECS only, so you have to take bank. So it is artificial person, so personal account, and salary is the nominal account, and it is expenses for us, and bank is giver. So debit all expenses and giver should be credited. So salaries account debited, bank account should be credited. So salaries account debited 2,000 to bank account 2,000. Paid salaries through ECS. Last transaction, October 30th, Sasi Kumar took for personal use goods worth rupees 10,000. So Sasi Kumar, proprietor, so owner of this business, he took some goods worth of rupees 10,000 for his personal use. Before explaining this entry, so we will discuss about drawings. I will explain briefly about drawings. So drawings in accounting terms, drawings means cash or stock, anything. Cash or stock, anything. Stock means goods. So anything withdrawn by the owner from the business for his personal use. It could be cash or it could be goods. If he withdraw from business for his personal use, it should be treated as drawings account. So drawings from business, it may be cash or check or goods. If it is cash, cash goes out. So it is real account, cash goes out, and if it is check, bank involved. So bank is giver here. And if it is goods, withdraw goods from business by owner. Because of this, value of purchase decrease. So here cash goes out, so credit. Drawings account debited only. So always drawings account debited only. In all the case, 3 cases. So drawings debited, cash goes out to cash account. Here drawings account debited, so giver, bank is giver to bank account. Next, so because of this transaction, so goods withdrawn from business for his personal use will decrease value of purchase. So drawings account debited to purchase account. So purchase account should be credited. So entry is drawings account debited to purchase account 1,000 rupees. Goods taken by Sasi Kumar, that is owner, he is the owner of the business, for his personal use.